Hey y'all, so we're back at the pond and we're gonna try to tie line for some catfish. We edited the video and we got back from the ditch to check the snapper turtle lines, and this is a different video and we're about to tie line for some catfish and see what we can catch.
At dark, in the rain, we're gonna do it.
Yeah. Alright, so what we're gonna be using is some Carolina rigs. Started to pick up rain, so we're probably gonna sit here for a while. We're using worms for bait, and yeah, we're just gonna see if we can catch some blue cats. We might catch a flathead, but probably not on worms. But I think we did bring some dead goldfish that are cut, and we're gonna use those.
Nice. Night crawlers. Carolina rig, Carolina rig, Carolina rig.
Random.
Another Carolina rig.
Just
Okay.
random pole.
A random pole. Yeah, we're gonna do it to it. We're gonna sit under this carport we got right here. We're gonna sit with these chairs. We got the thermocell. This light out here is gonna help us see the lines and the rods if they're bending over, and we'll just shine and see if they're tipping over. And we'll go over there out in the rain and check it, and we'll film it, see if we got one. And because we don't want to sit out there and get soaked and absolutely be miserable when we got a carport right here. So yeah, he's putting night crawler on one right now. Nice. Circle C offset hooks with a weight at the bottom. We call it a Carolina rig, and this is a button reel. It's fine. Any rod will do. We're just trying to get the best chance for a fish. Dang, son, that sucker casted far. Reel it in towards the middle.
That end right there is about 8 to 10 feet, and that end is like 25 to 30 feet. So we're gonna be fishing both ends. I just realized there's a bug on me.
Okay.
Now there's not. Okay, well, let's fish.
Just gonna feed that night crawler onto the hook where it covers the entire thing pretty much, or most of it.
There we go. Let's get to the pole, set it out.
Nice. It's like fishing in like a hurricane or something. I don't know why, but it's so windy and rainy right now.
He's gonna cast far, so I need to cast it very light.
Somewhere out in the middle. Perfect.
That is overflowing with water.
Yeah, let it drop a little bit. Drop all the way?
For sure.
I guess it did. Boom.
Make it tight.
It is called tight lining. You gotta keep it tight. This is moving around a little bit. You just cast this out. The goal is blue cats, channel cats. We could catch a flathead. You can catch a flathead on anything, but usually live bait is the way to go. Got anything on it, or must have been something just messing with it? Let me go see this pole over here. I want to see what he got on here. You put night crawler on it? Nice. Well, we're gonna keep on setting poles out with night crawlers, and we're just gonna wait, sit and wait, and watch them, and see if they do anything. Once they tip over, we're gonna reel them up and get ourselves some blue cats.
Yeah, there's like 600 rabbits when it's not rabbit season for some reason. I don't know why.
He's kind of salty because he's a very big rabbit hunter, and there's tons of rabbits coming out, but it ain't rabbit season anymore. They're coming out in broad daylight, which they've never done before, and guess what? It's not even rabbit season.
Yeah, and there's like a rabbit right there, and there's raccoons everywhere for some reason. I saw 2 raccoons. When he wasn't here, I saw another one.
Yeah.
Right by system card eater stuff.
Yeah. These, we got the pallet weight type deal. Any weight will do. If it
And
will,
we got these weights.
got an egg weight. I kind of manifested that on there. Not really supposed to use egg weights like that, but it will work to make the bait sink. So, yeah, we're gonna keep on casting these suckers out. We're gonna catch us some fishes.
Just gonna feed this worm on here. Try to catch one.
I can't really tell y'all what alt circle hook we're using, but it is Circle C offsets. Not too big.
I think there are 5 or 6.
5 or 6 alt hooks.
Worm poop all over me.
I think there's 5. I think it's 5 alt, but not too small, but not too big either. So, I mean, I've caught a 52 pounder on these same exact hooks before. Find a spot to cast this one out. It's coming out everywhere for some reason now. Catch us a fish.
Okay, I cast it like right in front of that wood stuff right there.
I think it'll be fine. Alright, y'all. So we're gonna take this pole right here. I'm gonna trade it out. Bradley's got a better spinning reel, a lot heavier, a lot better setup for catfish. This is just a manifested one that we made up quickly just to give us another chance to catch a fish. Smaller blue cat maybe. I'm gonna move this one somewhere else. That way we can have all our good rods right in front of us. That way we see them better, and have these off to the side just to walk around and check them. These most likely won't catch a fish as much as the other rods will. That's why I'm moving it out and trading it for the rod he is messing with over there and getting ready to put in that rod holder. I'm probably gonna cast it out somewhat. Heck, I might cast it out right here in this pocket, not crossing that line, not crossing this line, but like very, very close, and using this tree as a rod holder. So that one going that way, this one's going that way. So if I just slightly, I'll move it. I think that'll do it right there. And I'll just use this tree as like a rod holder just to hold it, because this is one of the rods that aren't kind of just, you know, another rod to throw out there. Maybe it'll catch a fish, maybe it won't, but it is a chance that it can catch a fish on it. That's why I made up that little rig like so. This is a good pole. That's a good pole over there. He's getting a good pole to put in that rod holder. And then we got one more pole that I might put on the other side of the pond, or I might shift over that one to that rod holder and just have every pole out at once. What you got? Let me see it.
With the pancake weight.
With the, I call it a pancake weight. We used it as like a, you know, regular old weight. Still does the job. And night crawler on the hook. Boom. Cast that sucker out there. Nice. Yes, sir, baby. Let's go take a look at all of our rods. So, nice rod. Night crawler, Carolina rig. Everything's Carolina rig, okay, with night crawler on it. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rods out. We have 6. We have one more rod we can set out, and we might go on the other side of the pond and cast it out way the heck out that way. That way it won't get in the way of our other rods. We are going to be constantly keeping an eye out on all these rods, because we don't want to lose fish. And yeah, we don't want to lose fish. So we're just going to kind of chill and
I might try to catch some toads.
yeah, catch some toads, I guess, to pass the time. We have the chairs laid out under the carport, that way we don't get rained on. And the thermocell, we got a net just in case we got a fish. Yeah, dude, we are set up. We just had some action on one of our poles. As in action, I mean, the line went from like a little slack tight, and it's like moving. I'm pretty sure it ain't the wind, so something's messing with it. You see the line getting played with. Could be like a turtle just nicking at it or something. Look, see, look at that. I think that's a fish, dude. All right, y'all, while we're passing the time of these rods doing their thing, this turtle lines that we had, I'm not gonna use them for turtles necessarily. I might use them for fish, because they're far enough in the ground to where if we keep on walking around and I put maybe a catfish blood bait on here or something, just throw it out there, a catfish could come up and eat it. So we'll bait these up. We got 1 and then we got 2. We'll throw them out there, and it's right along the bank. Maybe a catfish might swim by it and eat it. And in a minute I'll film him doing what he's doing, dipping up just random minnows, and just to pass the time while our poles are catching fish. So I'm gonna put blood bait on this and just throw it out there. All right, we got this blood bait here, those little chunks. I'm just gonna take 1, put it on the hook, 1, put it on the other hook, and we'll just every time we walk past them, we'll look at them, check them, and rebait them. Could catch something on it, could catch a turtle. Who knows, dude? We have this and we have that, so you put them together and you got something. All right, got the catfish blood bait. Okay, where's the hook at? Right here. I'm gonna take 1. This is very bad smelling stuff. This is why it attracts them. Not really supposed to use this for this type of hook, but it will work, dude. So I guess that's enough. You don't want to mess with it too much. That stick is drove deep into the ground. It won't hold a catfish for more than like maybe 5-10 minutes. That's because we'll be continuously walking by here and checking them. It's something to throw out there on these turtle lines because we haven't baited them up. You put one on there. Nice. Here, let me.
I wish we made this longer.
Well, this can go further if it wasn't for this grass.
Oh, fish right there. Like,
The amount of minnows you can catch in here, dude, the type of minnows are insane.
alright, this line got loose, so we're gonna reel it back up, cast it back out.
You see? Night crawler on there. Alright. Nice. Every time one gets loose like that, we're gonna reel it back up, make sure the night crawler's good, cast it back out, make sure it's tight. And because if it's loose, I don't know if it's loose, I mean, just keep it tight. It's called tight liner for a reason, I guess. Alright, this line has been messed with, this pole and that. So I'm just gonna reel it back up, see if the bait's gone, and I'm gonna cast it back out. So, I knew it. There was more bait on there than that. Maybe not. I do not know. Huh. I guess nothing happened to it, so I'm just gonna cast it back out. Something was definitely messing with it, or picking at it.
There we go.
Reel it back up just a little bit, a hair, and let it drop. We're just chilling. How y'all doing today? Doing pretty good. What'd you do today? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Me personally, I fished in the rain, caught nothing, as you saw from the last video. Now we're here tonight. We're trying to catch us some issues.
Alright, we're gonna pick this pole up, see if there's anything on it, and put more night crawler on it.
I'm gonna try to put more night crawler on it and see like if, well, that needs more night crawler anyway. Here.
You hold it too.
Yep. I'm gonna try to load up the hooks with night crawler. Maybe that'll draw them in more and attract them more, and it'll be more of a, like a, be worth it more to see that much worm on a hook. They'll be like, I won't bite it, that's not enough. But if you put it loaded up on there, that'll just chomp on it. Nice. Maybe a little tail for it to move around. Cast her back out there. Perfect. Nice. Bottom. Perfect. Might do that to a couple more poles. Put more night crawler on them to attract them more. And we also got those turtle lines with blood bait on them. We got 5 poles, night crawlers, 2 little turtle line things with blood bait on them for now. Yeah, you guys, like a little makeshift bank pole with worm on it. Bank pole wasn't made out of like a stick drove into the ground. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing we did to the other one with this one. Dang, those rod holders full of water. I'm gonna reel it up. I'm gonna put more night crawler on it. Cast it back out there. Dude, something stole this bait. Something indeed stole this bait, y'all. Look, night crawler is gone, son. I'm glad I reeled it up because ain't nothing would have been caught on there if I would have just left it. Huh? There was? How do you know? I think it's those fingerling catfish that aren't too big, but they're big enough to pull on it a little bit. Feed that sucker on there. Kind of just, there we go. I'm gonna use him to add onto a hook later if we need more night crawler on a hook. Boom, boy. Tell me that ain't catfish meal. Because if you do tell me that ain't a catfish meal, you're lying and you're wrong. Because that, sir, is a catfish meal. And I sure have a lot of worm dirt stuck to my hands. I'm gonna cast this with my pinky. Let's hope this goes good. Oh yeah. Boom. Dude. What in the world? It's like something hit it immediately. Like, it hit the water and I feel like I hit a fish or something, like a turtle. I could have hit a turtle in the head just now. I do not know. Keep it tight. Like a tight line. Nice. Alright, we're gonna check this turtle line with blood bait on it since I walked past it. Probably nothing on it. But the blood bait is still there. So it's still there. So I'm gonna leave it back on there. Chunk it back out. Because this could possibly catch a turtle or something, dude. You don't know. You never know, dude. Just gonna check them while we're over here. Still got blood bait on it. Throw it back out. Boom. Got this pole right here, night crawler on it. This thing's been messed with so much. It gets messed with a lot. You can already see the line moving, dude. I don't know. I'm gonna rebait it with some more night crawler. I mean, you don't really need it. It's got enough. That's a good bit of night crawler. If you can cover up the whole hook, that's enough. Yeah. Reel it up a little bit closer. Alright. Perfecto. Perfect. Boom. I took the button reel, a little manifested Carolina rig, which was in between the trees over there, kind of just roughly sat in an area to catch a fish where a bunch of lines are intersecting right there. I'm gonna move it over here. There is no rod holder over here, but there is my little river rat. I am gonna use this as like my little stand. I'll just cast it out right there where the water pumps into the pond for his drainage system. Move that night crawler up, cast it out right there, and just lean it up on this boat and use that as like my little holder for it. That way it's out the way of any other rods. And yep, might catch a fish. Not the best setup for a fish, but it's another pole that we have, and why not? We have the extra hooks, we have tons of weights, so let's just try it, I guess. Boom. So, just like that. Hopefully they don't go in the water, but we'll keep an eye on it. What you doing, Bradley?
I'm just making sure all the poles are good. Setting out the homemade bait pole stuff. And I just tried my rattling rod, but it probably won't work because it's dark right now.
Yeah.
Just making sure the poles don't have anything on them.
Dang, that's actually a pretty nice little homemade bait pole. Just keep an eye on it. And yeah, just making sure that our poles are all good and they ain't got a fish on them, because you got to keep an eye on these poles, because they'll get one on there and they'll twist themselves off because they ain't got a swivel. You got to keep your eye on it. He's just you got a bunch of little homemade bait poles out just to give us other chances to catch a fish. That one has a bobber on it. You can put blood bait on it or something, because we got plenty of that too.
Probably just gonna walk around one more time looking for toads.
Yeah, passing the time. Let's check that perch trap. Might not have nothing in it, but oh look, there's a rabbit in the woods over there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna pull up that perch trap. Got anything in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright.
What the heck?
Landed on the log. There you go. Nice. Alright, well, stay tuned, because we're still gonna be fishing. And if you're liking so far, go ahead and hit that like button. Like I said earlier, if you want to see something different and you have a suggestion, I ask you to please comment down below and let us know what you want us to do. Turtle line, bank pole fishing, like making homemade bait poles, doing this, you know, bluegill fishing like we were, you know, 4 hours ago. But and you know, dipping in the ditches, whatever you want us to do, you comment down below, and we will try to get it done. But I'm gonna go sit my butt down for like the 3rd time. I don't know how many times I've said that, but I haven't sat my butt down. But I'm actually gonna go do that. Our little chairs and an overview of all of our poles with night crawlers on them. And there's a plane going above us. So yeah, we wait. Alright, we're just chilling and just sitting down looking and watching our poles. I might get up in a minute and check those poles that are a little bit out of our sight that we can't see as well, and check our little makeshift bank poles and our turtle lines that I put blood bait on, just to see if we can get something. And I want to tell y'all something, because if we go fishing and we film it, we're gonna post. So every fishing trip y'all see from us might not have a fish in it, like I saw in the last video, might not have a fish in it. But if we go fishing and we make a video out of it, we're gonna post, even if we don't catch a fish, because that's the truth of it. You ain't gonna catch a fish every time. But I do at least want to get one fish tonight. If we don't get one, boo-hoo. Guess what? We're making another video tomorrow, or I am, or we are. And then I'm gonna post another one. We'll do something else. We'll keep on doing stuff until we catch fish. So yeah, we might catch one blue cat tonight. We might not catch nothing, but this video should be going out tomorrow morning, I think. So yeah, we're gonna fish for about another hour. If I ain't got nothing, I'm gonna go ahead and head back to the house, and I'll go ahead and edit this and put it out there for tomorrow morning, so y'all see this on Saturday, right? Yeah. So yeah, we'll just keep on fishing, and we'll be done in about an hour. Go ahead and reel it up, Bradley. Night crawler still in there, for real. Catch her back out. Nice. Let's go check some of the other poles. Do the same thing. Reel it up, make sure the bait's there. Cast it back out. Because we're not going to be here. We're not going to stay out here for too much longer. We've already been out here for about an hour and a half. And we'll give it about 30 more minutes. Throw out the poles one more last time. Bait up our things and wait about 10 more minutes. If they ain't got nothing, we're going to wrap everything up. And I'm going to get home and edit this video. That still had his bait on it. Sometimes the catfish just turn on and off. They're kind of weird. Like, when the catfish are on, we would have done caught like a bunch. Something's been messing with this one, but not enough to get hooked. But like, when the catfish are on, they're on. And we would have done caught like 4 or 5 with the time we've been here. But if they're not on, you might not catch one within 4 hours of fishing like this. Rebaiting them, casting them out, yeah. Nice. Seen a little tension on it. That was weird.
No bait.
No bait? Dude, I bet you it's a turtle or fingerling catfish. There's slime on it. Probably a turtle. I'll probably just nick at it over and over again. Well, I'll just leave it.
Lucas, my box turtle, he just went like 100 times. Then he finally ate it.
Well, actually, go ahead and wrap up that pole, and we'll go ahead and every pole that we reel up and then don't have bait on it, we'll just go ahead and wrap it up. Go ahead and start wrapping everything up, because he's tired. I'm tired. I'm not really tired. I have to be energetic right now because I have to go home and edit this video so I can go out by tomorrow morning. So yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up the poles that have no bait on them. But if they got bait on them, we'll throw them back out and wait about 10 more minutes and see if they turn on again. Yeah, we need to check those too. Let's go check these suckers. Let's see.
Whoa. While I was reeling, something hit it.
Really?
Yeah. We'll cast it back out.
These are circle hooks. So these has a little bit of night crawler. I'm gonna cast it out there. Give it about 5-10 more minutes, because heck, you never know. Let's see about this one. Dude, there's another rabbit over there. I call this the makeshift rod. Literally just threw a rig on there that can catch a catfish, and we threw it out there because you know what, it will work. So that night crawler on it, go ahead and throw it back out there.
I'm gonna cast it like over there.
Yeah. Sucker, that dude, that thing goes far. Yeah. Boom. Dude, did that immediately went slack. Probably ain't got nothing on it. It just doesn't get tight. Just leave it like that for right now. That ain't much night crawler. Go ahead and reel it up and wrap it up. Not much. Yeah, go ahead and wrap it up. I ain't got. I ain't got much on there. Yeah, that pumping system I was talking about a couple hours ago.
Always scares me.
Yeah, that sucker is cut on like 20 times once you get eaten by a giant catfish right in front of us. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, have you checked this one? Huh? You wanna start wrapping them up? All right, y'all, I'm gonna wrap them up, get everything, we're gonna leave out the little makeshift bank poles with bait on them. Maybe we can come back in the morning, might have something on them. So I'm gonna wrap them up, get everything out of here. I'm gonna go home, get us some rest, and yeah, we ain't catch nothing, but it's fine, dude. It is fine. All right, go and reel her up. The toad?
Yeah.
Trying to think. Todd the toad. Todd. The other toad?
Yeah. Was it Gary? No. Started with a G, I think. I'll just rename him.
Yeah.
His name's gonna be Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Yeah.
Shout out to Fletcher the fisherman.
Yeah.
If you watch us, you probably watch them too. If you like outdoors channels. Shout out to that dude right there. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I just watched a couple of his videos this morning, so I just said it.
Yeah.
I just said Fletcher.
Alright. I'm gonna go get these other poles. Alright guys, Bradley has taken a bunch of the gear, like about half of the gear, back to the house. He's putting it up. I have all the poles. I have this last makeshift rod out right here. I'm gonna reel this sucker up, put it with the other poles, and I'm gonna get our chairs, our thermocell, and the net. I'm gonna head on to the house, get us some rest. So yeah, we ain't catching nothing. That's fine. We only fished for about an hour and a half, and that's not really a lot of fishing for catfish. If we went out here and fished for about 2.5 hours, maybe 3, we would have caught some. But we ain't got the energy for that because we already made another video today. So we just hit y'all with a double upload, pretty much. So, yep. If you like this video, hit the like button because you liked it. And hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of us. And you'll be a member to Louisiana Rambo. And hit that bell if you want to know when our new videos are coming out. It'll notify you when a video has came out. So yeah, good night, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.